Hey guys, welcome back to my channel. So happy you're here, and I have a big video for you guys today. It's definitely going to be my longest one so far, but it's going to be good, and you should definitely stick around because I'm going to share with you my absolute favorite products from 2019, from the whole year. And I've got a good mix of stuff from kind of like supplements to beauty products to household items, shoes, a really good variety. I'm going to link everything below. Unless for some reason it's not available, then I'll try to link something similar and just let you know. But I double checked most of these and almost everything was available. I think there's like 2 things that aren't, so it shouldn't be a problem. I'm also going to do a blog post on this, so I will link that as well. It'll have links to everything, plus I'm going to share a few bonus items over there that I'm not going to share in today's video. Some good things too, like a really awesome vacuum that I can't imagine my life without now, the best chocolate I've ever had, and some amazing pajamas, just some really good stuff. So let's just jump right in because I have a lot of things to show you, and a lot of this stuff is like more vegan, cruelty-free, more natural, because that's the way I tend to lean. But I'm not going to promise you that everything is, so please double check for yourself if that's important to you, and kind of do your own research or ask in the comments, and if I do know, I will definitely let you know. But I want to try to get through this in a timely manner, so I'm not going to go into too much detail about the company or about the ingredients. I'm just really going to share why I loved it so much. So here we go. We're going to start with some coffee type products. And I don't actually really drink regular coffee very much. I'm pretty sensitive to caffeine, even when I'm not pregnant. But I do like a good cup of decaf. Sometimes I'll do teachino, which is like an herbal coffee alternative, or I love doing like tea lattes and stuff. So I got this Yeti mug. This is the white one, obviously. We also have it in black because my husband uses it as well. I got this exactly a year ago and I use it all the time. I use regular mugs occasionally, but this is awesome if you want to keep your drink hot. I love that it's like a traditional mug because I don't like using like travel type tumbler ones at home. So I like that it has that if you're gonna drink it right away, like drink it without the lid, it'll still stay hot longer. But if you are a mom who gets distracted easily, put the lid on. You can still drink with the lid on. It has an opening, and it's nice to drink from. Sometimes they're awkward. And yeah, I've gone and taken like a whole shower and come back to coffee that is still hot. Or sometimes I'll make coffee and then I decide I want to work out, so I'll work out and then drink my coffee after it. It's still hot. It's awesome. Next is another coffee product. I get asked about this a lot on Instagram because I often share like coffee or tea and putting foam on top of it, because I realized everything tastes better when it has foam on it. So this is the Pacifica frother, milk frother. It also has a little circle piece that plugs into the wall, and you put it on that when you're using it. I just didn't feel like unplugging that. It's super easy to use. The top button you press for hot foam, and the bottom button you press for cold foam. So if you were doing like an ice drink and you didn't want your foam to be hot, to be heated, you would do that. I love this thing, and the best part is it's not $80 like a lot of milk frothers are. I think I paid $30 for it. Now I will say I've had people ask about this, and sometimes on Amazon it's available, sometimes it's not. Sometimes the price is like $100, which is not what I paid. But Amazon always does the thing where they recommend a different brand, and there's some other ones at the $30 price range that have amazing reviews. So that's what I would do. I would get that, and I'm sure it works just as well. It's the same idea. We don't drink cow's milk in this house, but obviously it's designed for that, so it does froth that well. As far as plant milks go, it just varies. Almond milk tends to froth really well, whereas oat milk tends not to. But even with almond milk, it depends on the brand. Some creamers don't froth well, whereas like just Almond Breeze unsweetened almond milk froths amazingly well. So I've kind of just figured out which ones froth well and which ones don't. So don't think that it's gonna froth every single milk, but it does froth a lot of them. And even if it doesn't froth them, it does also heat up the milk if you want it to, which is nice if you don't want it to be cooling down your coffee. So I have loved that product all year long. I use it all the time. Also, my 2-year-old discovered that she loves frothed milk, and she won't really drink like a cup of almond or oat or cashew milk on its own cold, but if I froth it for her, she will. So that's what we've been doing. So love that product. Let's see, I'm just kind of grabbing these things as they're like whatever's closest to me. So next up is a CBD oil. I did somewhat jump on the CBD oil train last year, like so many people did. I will say some people use it as a supplement where they take it once or even twice a day. I've never used it that much. The most I've done is kind of once a day, and I think I did that for maybe a month. A lot of the time I just kind of used it sporadically. And I just wanted it as something to kind of help deal with everyday kind of stress. You know, like when you get kind of overwhelmed, that sort of thing, just like a calming effect. And honestly, I did feel like it helped with that. This is by Sunsoil, and honestly, the reason I love this one is because it's cinnamon flavored, and on its own, if you just take it straight, it's very strong. But what I discovered I really liked is adding it to my coffee or like my decaf in the morning. So good, because I love cinnamon. I love cinnamon in my coffee. So that's what I love. So for a while I was doing that each morning, and I really did feel like I was calmer throughout the day as a result. You could also take it in the evening to help with sleep. Some people take CBD oil to help with pain. There's lots of different reasons to take it. But for me, I was just kind of looking for something calming. And it wasn't like a night or day difference, which is probably why I never took it like every day, but it was helpful. Another product I love, and I actually have a little bit on my lips right now. I always like to have something on my lips. I get dry lips easily, and I don't know, I just like to have something on them. And so this has been one of my favorite balms. This is by NYR Organic, NYR Organic. So this is from NYR Organic. It's the Be Lovely Beautiful Lips, and it's in this little tin that you twist. You can see I've used up quite a bit. No super strong scent with this. There's no fragrance, but sometimes this line has kind of a citrusy smell, but I don't find it that strong in this one. And I just love how this feels on my lips. It's not sticky, it feels very moisturizing, it lasts a while, it's not like super shiny. It's just really good, and I like it better than most of like my chapstick type products. So lip balms, I should say. I guess chapstick is a brand, and I don't mean the brand, I just mean lip balms. But yeah, I've been really happy with this one. Okay, next up is the multivitamin that my kids and I have been taking for the past year. And I get asked about multivitamins and supplements a lot as a wellness coach. So I'm always happy to share this one because a lot of people haven't heard of this brand. And the brand is Ruth's, and this is the liquid morning multivitamin. It's in a big bottle. The only downside is if you travel often, you can't really take this with you. Although I have put it in like a little reusable like pouch, like those little food pouches, you know, that babies use. I did do that once and it worked out fine. But yeah, my kids take this as well. And it's just kind of got all the good stuff that you need in there. It's vegan, so if you're worried about that, it is vegan. It's got the methylated folate, the methyl B12. It's got your, A, C, D3, your Bs, like just all this good stuff. My kids love the taste of this. I like it. I wouldn't say like I love the flavor and would like drink it if it wasn't a supplement, but it doesn't taste bad. And what I really like about it, besides like the high quality, is that it's a liquid. I just find I hate swallowing pills, and like even right now trying to get myself to take my prenatal 3 times a day is a little bit of a chore. So I love that it's a liquid and it makes it easy for my kids too. So we have that. We also love the probiotic. I'm just out of it right now, but we love that one. And we also have the like nighttime evening one as well, which has kind of different minerals and stuff in there. But between the 3, I would definitely go with the multivitamin. And then I think we're gonna get the probiotic again too, because the probiotic is like really flavorless and you can do dropper or spray, so it's really easy to use. They also have a really great B12 spray. So that's Ruth's. Next product is a makeup product, and this is one I've had for a while too, so I'm getting down there. But this is a eyeliner. This is from 100% Pure, which is a very like clean beauty line. And this is the creamy long last liner in dark cacao. And I love this. I am an eyeliner girl. I wear eyeliner pretty much every day. It's kind of one of those things that like I feel kind of naked without it because I'm used to wearing it. And the problem I usually have with a lot of eyeliners, especially like pencil type ones, is that they will start to run under my eye and then out kind of through the corner, and I end up having to, you know, wipe that away. Even when I use primer, which I do, even when I set with a powder, which I generally do now, I'll still have that problem, but I don't with this one. This one really does stay put. It's easy to apply. I'm absolutely going to repurchase this one because I love it that much, and that's rare because I feel like there's so many options out there that I'm always trying to try different things, but I'm gonna repurchase this one. Okay, next, this is kind of a silly one, but I was like, I can't not mention it because I wore these so much last year and I'm still wearing them. And these are scrunchies. Of course, scrunchies were a big trend last year, but these are little skinny ones. These ones, I have a bunch of others, I just grabbed a few. These ones are from American Eagle, and I do think they have a great assortment. They have so many different like colors and patterns, and they're pretty well priced, so I really like those. And then these are just, I think the Scrunchie brand you can get at Target, and I just got those to have like some really neutral ones. I love these because my hair is shorter. I'm generally doing like a half up top knot, and so I feel like the size of these works really well for that, whereas the full size scrunchies just look a lot bigger. I do have some, I do wear them, but I prefer these, so I wanted to include them today. I might have to film this in 2 parts. I think I'm gonna do that. So the next half of this video, I will be in a different outfit and stuff because I'm not gonna try to recreate this look tomorrow. But yeah, I have lots more good stuff to share, so I will be back. I'm back. We're just gonna jump right back into this, pretend nothing happened. I never left, even though I look different now. And it's been like 4 days or something. It's okay. Back to my 2019 favorite products. And my kids will probably come in here at some point and interrupt, but we're just gonna keep going. I'll show you guys this one because it's just right here. And I take it off when I'm recording because it's a little bit big to hold the phone. But this is a phone case, and this is the only phone case I used last year. It's the only phone case I plan on ever using unless someone really comes out with something better. But this is a Loopy case. And what I love about it is this. And I'm assuming it's trademarked. I don't know that anyone will come out with anything similar. But basically, when you're on your phone, you can put your fingers in there, 2 fingers or 1 finger, and it makes holding your phone so much more comfortable. Plus, if you have kind of full hands to carry your phone, I like never drop my phone anymore because of this, which is great if you have like little kids that you're carrying, you know, when you're like grocery shopping and stuff. It's awesome. I highly recommend it. Love this case. What next? Let's do a beauty product. So this is my go-to self-tanner, which I've definitely talked about on like Instagram and Facebook before, and I'm always recommending it to people, especially if they ask for like a more natural, safe self-tanner to use. So this is Beauty by Earth. You can get it on Amazon. I do also now use a like tanning mitt with it just to avoid any sort of streaks. It just makes application that much easier. You don't have to have it, but I think I bought one for like $6 and it was worth it, so I'd recommend it. This is a big thing. I don't even go through the whole one in a year generally, although there's not much left of this one. I usually just kind of use it like spring when you're first starting to wear shorts and stuff, but it works great. It looks super natural, has very natural, great ingredients in it. So yeah, I definitely recommend it. I'm still gonna use it a little bit while I'm pregnant. Usually with like DHA, if you're pregnant, it's not recommended to use it on like a really regular basis, but you could use it kind of here and there. And usually I'll do like 1 application. If I want to be a little bit darker, like more noticeably dark, then I'll do 2 applications, like within a day or 2 of each other. And it usually for me will last a few days. Of course, it depends like how often you're showering and exfoliating and stuff, but I do feel like it does last pretty well. What else? so many good things. Let's switch gears to a kind of a food item. So this is one that I discovered in 2019 that I love. This is by and it's their chaga mushroom powder. If you guys have never had mushroom supplements, check them out. I don't do a ton of supplements, honestly. I feel like I used to do more, and I kind of stripped it back because sometimes when you have so many different supplements, it's hard to really tell what's working anymore and what's actually necessary. And you know, wellness culture, we're kind of told like, take this supplement for this and this and this and all these different things. And even if they're natural, sometimes it's just not necessary. Sometimes you don't need to do it. So this is one that I really do feel great when I'm taking it regularly. I feel like it helps with stress. It's full of antioxidants, so it's really just going to support your body in so many different ways. I mean, it says anti-aging on there as well, but just lots of really great stuff in there. And you just do like 1 teaspoon in like juice or smoothie every day if you want. And that one is safe to take while you're pregnant as well. I haven't taken it recently, but I'm going to start back up again. Here's another product. I'm really like jumping around from category to category, but a candle. I love candles. I got it from Thrive Market because they have amazing prices, and the brand is True Melange. If you can see that, sort of, not really, it's too bright. You can kind of see that. So it's in a glass jar, so you could totally reuse that. It has this nice lid on it, which is nice because it kind of keeps the scent in. I actually have 2 of these, and the other one I just have in like an open bowl. And anytime I walk past it, or even in my office, because it's pretty small, you can really smell a candle, even if it's not burning, and it smells so good. This is the vanilla peppermint. I love the smell of peppermint, and I also love the sweetness that vanilla adds to things. So for me, it's a great mix. Burns nicely. Nothing but good things to say. I can't remember off the top of my head exactly how much it was, but I definitely want to say it was in like the $12 to $14 range, and it's a pretty big candle, so I felt like that was really good. Apologies if I just got that price wrong, but that's what I think it was. A toner. I got this in my Cause box last year, which was definitely one of my favorite subscription services that I had in 2019. So check that out. And this is a rose water hydro mist. It also has like aloe and chamomile, some witch hazel in there. 100% naturally derived, 79% organic. The brand is Kalos, something like that. I'm gonna link everything below, so don't worry if I can't pronounce something. And I use this as a toner. Sometimes I use it in the evening, sometimes in the morning, and I've just been really happy with it. No problems, doesn't dry me out at all. I feel like it is hydrating. It's been really nice. Let's talk about essential oils real quick. Since I said I diffuse pretty regularly, I have a lot of essential oils. Obviously, I used a lot of different ones in 2019, but 2 that I felt I needed to mention today are these. And one is a blend, and I got this for my birthday. I think it was like a free gift for my birthday from them. And this is by Plant Therapy, and it's Lemon Cupcake, and it's one of their blends. And yes, this is one that you kind of do more for the scent, although of course there's always the aromatherapy benefits of essential oils. Can you sit on your bum? There you go. But I love how this smells. I use it more in spring, summer. It's definitely very like sweet and fruity, but it just smells so fresh, and I really enjoy it. Can I see this one? And then the other one that I discovered last year and I love is a vetiver. This is the NYR Organic one, and this is not a blend, this is just a single oil, and it smells so good, and it's great for relaxing, and it's safe around my kids, so sometimes I diffuse it in my son's room. This is one that I diffuse quite a bit. I find it blends with other scents really nicely too, so that has definitely been a favorite. We're getting towards the end, only a few more things. Okay, so I couldn't not mention this. This is the Billie razor. I decided to buy it. I was influenced by Instagram for sure, because so many influencers on there are always talking about the Billie razor. And I was like, I'll try it out. I used Dollar Shave Club for years, but I felt like I was getting a lot of razor burn. I just felt like their blades were, I don't know, they weren't doing it for me anymore. So I decided to try this. At first it was weird because it has the moisture stick on it, and I'm not used to that. But once I got used to that and saw how well it worked, I was hooked. So I got this last summer. It's all I use. It is a subscription, so you can get new blades every month or every other month. So mine is like 4 blades every other month, and I have like a bit of a stockpile because I still don't go through them that quickly, especially in the winter. But I get the best to shave with this, hardly any razor burn, which for me is odd because I tend to get that kind of easily. Some people say they feel like their hair grows back more slowly. I don't know if I've ever noticed that necessarily, but love the Billie razor. And I think it's $9 for 4 blades. First, I wanted to talk about the Pacifica perfume. So like I said, I don't like to do a lot of fragrance. So obviously I don't wear a lot of perfumes. Most of mine are like essential oil, rollerball type things. This is kind of the one brand, Pacifica, that I do have a few perfumes from. But the one I really, really love and that I wear the most, and I'm surprised I still have this much product left, is this one. It says Breath Taking, so I assume that's the name of it because there's nothing else on it. But these are their like crystal blends. Now, Pacifica does say they use fragrance. They say it's all natural. I don't know exactly what that means because their products are very scented, even their skincare and stuff, which is partly why I don't use a lot of their skincare products because I just don't like that. But this perfume smells amazing. It's got vanilla in it and black pepper, essential oils, and so it's kind of got this like sweet, spicy. So this is by Earthly, which is a brand I definitely recommend checking out if you haven't. They sell basically like herbal remedies. And this is their Feel Better Fast blend. So it's a blend of herbs. It's safe for kids over the age of 1 as well as adults. And this has just kind of been one of our go-to remedies if we're just feeling kind of off. Like we don't have a cold or like anything, you know, really defined. We just feel kind of off, you know. Sometimes your stomach just feels kind of weird or just whatever it is, a bit of a headache. It's safe to take while pregnant, although I do also have their Mama blend. But yeah, really love this, and it tastes really good. So it's not a chore to take it, and my kids love it too. So one thing I definitely fell in love with last year, and a little bit in 2018, are mules. So this is one pair from Target. I'm showing it even though they don't currently have them in stock, or they're not currently available, because they tend to bring them back. So just in case they bring them back, this was like their Gucci knockoff, and they're super comfortable. I love these. They're great in spring and fall when you can get away with like bare feet, but you don't you don't necessarily want sandals. Little ham. And then the other pair, which is still available, are these. And I like having kind of a brown pair and a black pair so that they work with a lot of different outfits. I will say this pair is a little bit heavier. They have a heavy heel, which I've noticed Target does with a lot of their mules, and it just makes them a little more awkward to walk in. But these ones are, they're still great. They're still really comfortable. I wear them a ton. They've held their shape well. They don't look super scuffed up, and I wore them a lot last year. So I do also really love these. They are just a little bit heavier than the black pair. I adopted the fanny pack last year. I love this one because I feel like it kind of looks more like a purse than a like traditional 80s, 90s style fanny pack. It's really comfortable to wear, and I've just found it to be so great when I don't want my whole diaper bag, or if I have my diaper bag on but I want really easy access to like my phone or my credit card. When we went to the airport, when I flew with my kids, I wore this, and it made it so much easier because I wasn't having to constantly take off my backpack and get things out of it. The things I knew I would need the most, I just kept in here, you know, airplane tickets and all of that. So I've been really happy with this. It does still fit me while pregnant. It's adjustable. It's just one pocket here, and then it does have one little pouch inside, so if you wanted like your credit card or something in there. But yeah, it fits my phone well too, which was something that I wanted. I did see that this is still available at Target, I checked. These are rainboots, again from Target. I think these are a New Day brand. I couldn't tell you for sure. Maybe it says in it. It doesn't, but I know they're still available, so if you just search rainboots online from Target. These were definitely my most worn shoe last winter, and they have been this winter as well. I do have tall rain boots, but I just find myself reaching for these that much more. They're just, Finley, sit down please. They look super huge. I do have big feet. but they're just easy to wear. They go with so many different outfits. They're comfortable. Like I can walk in them for a long time. I just really love them. They're getting a little bit worn here. I can see it's a little bit ripped here. But I mean, I think they're like a $30 pair of shoe, and I've had them 2 seasons or like 2 years. So, you know, that's to be expected. But otherwise, I think they've held up well. I'm still wearing them. I haven't like walked through deep water in them, so I can't say like how waterproof, but I will say if it's raining, my feet don't get wet. So love those. One more pair of shoes I'm going to show you guys, and then I will wrap this up. And I apologize because they're kind of dirty looking. I've never washed them. But I wanted to share them because I know the sneaker trend is still huge, especially doing white sneakers. And these are a nice option if you're looking for something that isn't leather. So maybe you're vegan or whatever. You're looking for something that isn't leather like I was. These are by Reebok. I couldn't tell you exactly what they're called, but I'm sure you can look them up and find them. I like that they have kind of a retro look to them. I like the little bit of brown on there. But the main thing I like is that they are super comfortable, because I have other, you know, running shoes and sneakers and stuff, and they're okay, you know, they're comfortable, but I still don't feel like wearing them all day. So these are like my go-to now when I'm traveling, again, when I'm flying, but often when I'm traveling, these are the shoes that I'll end up packing. I don't run in them or do any like crazy exercises in them, but for walking, they are awesome. So love those. And again, I've had these since early last year, and I've never washed them, so I feel like they actually are fairly white considering how much I wore them. I took them on like a 3-week vacation and wore them a ton, so they've lasted pretty well. Okay, that's it. Those are all my favorites from 2019. Thank you guys so much for watching. Let me know if there was any favorites that you have as well, or tell me what some of your favorite products in 2019 were, because I always love checking out things that other people recommend. Do you say bye?